people that we're talking about. But the complexity really, so I'm tired and my words are going to go all over the place, but hopefully I'm going to point out soon that the complexity just makes it so hard to deal with the concepts underneath each of these people's cases. And we're talking about discrimination, and we're talking about people's lack of rights to the highest attainable standard of care. And one of the things we're just starting to talk in Australia about is employing some lawyers, some friendly lawyers, to think about what are the legal claims that people can make here about discrimination, about malpractice, or other appropriate legal words.
Abuse of power.
Abuse, and it's a weird thing for people who live in this criminalised position to make allies with lawyers and the correction system, perhaps. But a court challenge or something, a case, I can't think of the word, but one of the things that we were talking about is to try and influence the provision of needles and syringes in prisons, is to demonstrate that someone has acquired hepatitis C in prison and they have not been extended the same care that would be available to them in the community, and that would be a basis for a legal challenge. And it's that kind of thinking, where people, and most of us work trying to promote dependence as a health issue, but to think about what is helpful from the legal system might be a new way to generate some power, to challenge stupid bylaws, and to create better equity in the system, which both your system and our health systems are based on philosophies of access and equity.
And I think that coming together here this evening will not solve all these problems, but I'm thinking it is a step, right? I think we've got a great opportunity here in that we've got a room today that is drug user activists, methadone patients' rights activists. We've got academics, we've got doctors, we've got people who work in and outside of the health authority, we've got outreach workers, we've got parents, we've got a fantastic group of people here. We've got addicts here, we've got zombies here apparently as well. But getting us all together in a room, talking together, sharing these ideas is something that's been really hard to do. We're not people who have always played well together for some really good reasons, right? And there is some very bad history around that. But I think that we've got some opportunities to think, like I said, really strategically, and the legal system is another one that that we can bring in. I don't think we've got representatives here from legal systems or from corrections this evening, unless I'm wrong.
No, we need some progression. We're trying so hard at Vancouver to get our foot in the door, and they just won't let us.
So maybe that's the next thing, right? But starting to bring some people together to really to say, you know what, this isn't just about drug users and the system. It's not just about people on methadone and drug users and people whose rights have been thought about, in really opposite terms for quite a long time. This is us. Right, so I'm really interested to see where we go. Richard's been waiting for such a long time, and then it's Anne.